friends, it's Miss Amy from the Camden Public Library, and today we read this. Yes, it's backwards. Here Comes a Jack Frost by Kazuno Kohara, and so I have a great activity for us this afternoon. This is a process art activity, and I love this because it's good for all ages and you can get creative. So what I have is the things that you're going to need. So you're going to need some just acrylic paint. You can use blues, whites, some purples, a little pink. The pink got a little muddy, but the purple might be better. So it's collagey and messy. So this is watercolor paper. It just happens to be the thickest paper. You could do this on cardboard, like corrugated cardboard. You could do it on cereal cardboard. You could do it on oak tag. It's not going to be as thick. Even you can see even my watercolor paper curled a little bit. You can see that it's curled. But if I put something heavy on it, it will flatten out at the end. You're going to need glue, just regular school glue, white glue, Elmer's glue, whatever, and some Epsom salt. Or you can use kosher salt, because instead, unlike glitter, which is staticky and sticks to everything, when you put the salt on, it crystallizes and looks like snow crystals. And today was a perfect day with Jack Frost. It rained here and froze, and all the trees were all crystally. And if it was sunny out, it would have been like diamonds everywhere. It would have been so pretty. I mean, it was pretty, even though the roads were a mess. So we are going to make our own Jack Frost pictures today to go along with this beautiful book and the weather outside here today. I'm going to show you how to do this. So what I have is some blue, and I have some white. I have pink there, but I don't think I'm going to use the pink this time. I'm just going to do the blue and the white. And this is all about giving kids the opportunity to kind of play with the colors, play with the paints, and see what kind of swirls or stripes or strips or whatever, just prints or splatters or whatever, how they're going to decorate it. That is up to them. So I'm just going to go ahead and start putting some blue down, kind of swirly. I'm going to mix in some white and see how it already is changing. And I'm going to go ahead and mix this and swirl it around, because I love the way it looks. I love the look. So that's kind of what it looks like if you swirl it. If you are just printing it, it has a different look, like that. Okay, that looks very different than the swirls. So I just want you to see how different this is. Okay, so we have the swirl painting, and then this is just the brush going like this in the paint and kind of just sponging it like that. And then you could always go like this. Okay, you could also do stripes and just, up and down. So there is another technique of painting. to try with your kids and share if they don't know. Let them experiment. So those are really, really cool different techniques that they can try to then fill the whole entire piece of paper. Okay, so that's what you're going to do first. Okay, that's the first process in this art creation. Now I'm just going to put that aside for now. Okay, and then I'm going to come back to this one, which mine is dry. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I am going to put the glue down. And this is, normally we're telling kids just a little bit of glue. We don't want too much glue. This is an opportunity for, putting down a little bit more glue. Let's see if I can get my glue to work. I can hear it, but it isn't coming yet. Oh, for heaven's sake, it's all gummed up. Well, it's not going to come out of there, and I just broke my glue. So, guys, I am going to have to go get more glue. Okay, so let's see if I can get any of this out. Okay, so what I'm going to use is, no, I am not even going to use that. That is just dead glue. Okay, guys. All right, so I've got dead glue. I'm going to put, yeah. All right, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to get glue. All right, let's try this one. Glue. Let's see if this one will work. Ooh, there we go. All right, this one worked. Okay, and I'm just going to squirt this glue everywhere, all over this. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of swirl it, let it splatter out. It's like making a mess all over the place. But that's okay. So kids are using fine motor or gross motor skills to squeeze the glue and get it all over their painting. Okay. All right. So now you can see glue all over here. Okay. I'm going to close that back up. Sometimes that happens. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to use some of this. Okay, there is Epsom salt, or you can use kosher salt because it's big and crystally. And I'm just going to put it down kind of all over this glue and just get it to kind of go all over the glue. And it is I'm just going to cover the glue. Okay, so I'm just kind of going around and covering the glue up like that all over. And I'm just going to let it just get all over this, okay? The whole thing. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more because I really want it to stick everywhere, okay? And what I'm going to do, okay, so now I've done that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just tap it a little bit so that it kind of gets everywhere. you know, like everywhere that there wasn't glue, that it will fall onto it. Okay. There. Okay. And then we have this beautiful painting that is now covered. You can see the glitter. You can see it all. And it's covered. And it looks so crystally, just like when Jack Frost came in the story. Here comes Jack Frost. And now I'm just going to let this paint dry and the crystals and the glue dry on there. So again, first process is the painting process. Kids mixing the paint in swirls, in just paints lines, or just blotching, like dabbing it on. So 3 different techniques for painting that kids can experiment with. And then using Elmer's glue or white glue and some Epsom salt or kosher salt. Epsom salt is not safe to, it's not something you want to eat. So just make sure that nobody eats it. But it is super, super cool and looks all crystally and beautiful, just like Jack Frost. So have fun experimenting and painting and doing the creative process. So have fun making art today with your kids or by yourself. Hugs. Miss Amy. Like, subscribe, follow, and share. Much appreciated. Miss Amy. Thanks for joining me today.